Hi, I'm Mike and welcome to Scoutadelic. Now today is Monday, which means we're going to do something in a mug with Mike in a microwave. Boom! And this is our last ever one of these. Really actually have been enjoying them. So if you've enjoyed them, then don't forget to obviously give this a thumbs up and share it around. But today, I'm a big fan of gingerbread. So we're going to be making a gingerbread mug or mug gingerbread thing, I don't know. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some plain flour, caster sugar, raisins, baking powder, salt, ginger, cinnamon and mixed spices all ground, oil, treacle and milk. It's the biggest thing that you're ever going to need, but it's very simple, or it should be, because I can do it. So what you're going to need is you're going to need to add in your flour, your sugar, your salt, your baking powder, your ginger, your cinnamon, your mixed spices and mix it all together. Okay, so you're going to need 4 tablespoons of plain flour. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of caster sugar. Now caster sugar is finer than normal sugar, so it's really thin. It's like snow. 2, so that's 2 in there. Then you want a pinch of salt. Here we are, pinch of salt. Voila. Then you want half a teaspoon of baking powder. That should do me, I think that's half a teaspoon. Now this is where it gets tricky. You need a 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground ginger, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 of a teaspoon of mixed spice. So ginger, love a bit of ginger. Okay. So 1/4 of a teaspoon. And then cinnamon. Finally, mixed spice. Now, I'm going to eyeball this one. Let's say that's enough. Yeah. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to mix this. Oh, you can't see all the things, but mix it all together. So get in the nooks and crannies. Okay. Oh, it does smell nice, so I'm hoping that's gonna be a good thing. So it should look a bit like that. So it's still white, but it's not as white, if you get me. Then you need to put 2 tablespoons of raisins in there. I have to get a whole packet just for 2 tablespoons. And then nibble these. You want 1 tablespoon of oil. Okay. Then you want 1 tablespoon of treacle. Now the reason that you do the oil first is hopefully the treacle should slide off easier because you've oiled your mega brain. Black treacle. If you want to diet, you're so not today. My mum always taught me, when you dip in the spoon, turn it, and it should obviously just ravel itself up, and then easy enough to move away from the actual tin. There we go. A few raisins in there. And then what you want to do is you want to add 3 tablespoons of milk. Getting treacle all over me. Then what you want to do is you want to mix it really well until it's all combined. Don't forget to get into the sides, because we all know that's where the flour hides. And so the cake should look a bit really like a dark brown chocolate, but it isn't, obviously, because we haven't put any chocolate in. But that's what you want. Just make sure that you've got every single bit. And then what you're going to do is you're going to stick it in the microwave for around about 2 to 2 minutes 20 seconds. Okay? When you stick it in the microwave though, don't forget to keep an eye on it. Okay? So your cake doesn't want to be wet, it wants to be a sponge. So if there is still some wet bits, then stick it back in for another 10-20 seconds. Give it a few minutes to cool down. If you're like me, desperate wanting to try it, give it some time. It's warm right now. You can also obviously have it with ice cream if you want to. Here we go then. I'm intrigued now. Here we go. Definitely got the kick of the ginger in there, and then the raisins kind of balance it out, so it's nice a bit of ginger and then sweetness. Really good. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, don't beat gingerbread men, but you know, a bit hot. If you've enjoyed this series, then don't forget to click the subscribe. 80% of my audience aren't actually subscribed, so if that's one of you, just scroll down a little bit and see if there's a red button. If there is, click on it. Simple as that. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it. You know, there's tons of scouts all around the world who are stuck at home or stuck for ideas. This is a really good one, and it's gingerbread. What more do you want? Otherwise, I'll see you again soon for something like this. Goodbye.